setting up some software. Want to test the computer over there? Helped Vladimir code up this system the first time. Now, how did this work again? If you could just give my ingenious software a test run.
Linda, just grab a wrench. Should be quick. That's done it. Go on. See who else needs some help.
Now that is some fine teamwork.
Hey, you mind helping me weld up some of these panels? I miss coming up here. You should visit Vlad more often. Well, can't win them all, I guess.
This scan, if you could help me install these parts. I think we are done. Thank you.
I didn't do it.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy, but this is going to take more than a span.
I won't leave you hanging, Vladimir. Cora and I can stay with you until the eye is back to 100%.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in this.
Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow, runs it like a palace of novelties, and he's got a new prize in his collection. Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this one. Left the life of a Jacobons behind myself. I know what I'm asking. But I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other way. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Sarah with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way, so make sure you're ready. Catch a smile out there.
We will need to check all the repairs on this station, from top to bottom, as they say. Vladimir and I will confirm everything is functioning properly. It is too important to risk another mistake. Vladimir and I will confirm everything is functioning properly. It is too important to risk another mistake.
Ugh, recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
You don't have business with the Scow. Our captain is not taking visitors. No one uninvited board the Scow. Captain's orders. The captain does love flatterers. I'd like to think so. We could use the money. I don't know if you'll convince the captain, though. All right. I'll clear you to dock. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
Oh yes, The Rock. He's not selling it. But if you want to hear him laugh in your face personally, go right ahead.
Special rock indeed. Very clever.
Go on then.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha!
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss. Yeah, what is it? I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process. Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them. Oh, I do. More than you'll ever know. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us? I feel exactly the same way, but it certainly sounded like they weren't willing to work with us at all. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions. Obviously, but there has to be more to these beings than simply originating from another world. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery. Goodbye.
Just waiting for my moment. Getting tired.
I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care, they have scorch marks on them anyway. The artifact? Ah, you must mean my latest curio. I have never seen anything like it. Intricate pattern details, a metal that feels soft to the touch, yet bears not one hint of wear or tear. Ah, you are out of luck, my new friend. I cannot part with it. I know, it's a fickle man who falls in love so easily, but what can I say? Mi amore. Tempting. I do love showing off. But my security team will have a heart attack. It would be against all those protocols that I admittedly told them to make. Well, that's... Thank you. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I wish I could, but if anybody found out I'd helped you... No. No, for once I have to lean on my better judgment. The vault has to stay closed. Do you like my ship? Stole it myself. You! The great thing about being the captain is no one can tell you that you're wrong. Sometimes You! My favorite person! Besides everyone else, of course.
Gun's been holstered too long.
Talk to Petrov. His gloriousness, kind.
You hear there's alien creatures on board the ship? Captain calls it a zoo.
Hey, you meet Waddick yet? The
There's
captain's
something I
right
need to
hand.
talk to you
I've
about.
never seen a man so exhausted.
I wanted to talk to you, but honest, the Starborn's... Time to go?
The great thing about being the captain is No one can tell you that you're wrong. Sometimes. Come on! Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
We give you our word.
Done! Stand down, everyone. Let the nice pirate pass.
It's over, right?
Oh,
You're gonna leave?
don't worry
We
about
should have a
the
talk
mess.
when you have the time, of
I'm
course.
sure we can find a place to put the bodies.
Always something happening on the scow. So what? We're just going to let you leave the ship?
Filthy pirate. We're not gonna forget this.
Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave. Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up.
You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say we go a few more rounds.
Hey, I'm not getting in your way.
Damn it, Petrov. Just getting warmed up.
Captain's going to find some weight.
On deck.
Is mining on the schedule?
Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge. Sam, He's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood!
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over. I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Forget about us! That starborn bastard is after the artifacts! You can't let him take them! Pack up the collection, move it somewhere they can't find it!
Vladimir's right. We need to fortify our position before that starborn storms in. We move out once the artifacts are ready for transport.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
I understand if you want to go, but I need you here. Please, I don't know what's going to happen once that starborn shows up.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts. I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking!
Everyone, find a place to take cover!
Where? You really expect them to barge through the front door?
Are you heading to the Eye? We'll need to barricade the door behind you. You won't be able to get back in. You do the same.
others are here.
I really messed up on this one, friend. Usually the last guy to get outdrawn. Back at you. Let's get going. Oh, thank the stars beyond.
Okay, I admit, I'll be fine. I just need to lie down for a bit longer.
You're alive. Krix's ghost can keep waiting. No tears for the old. Got the others to worry about.
He came out of nowhere. Thank you. I don't think I can move right away. But I'll make it. Go on. Thank you again. I will be all right. I'll need some time before I can...
might appear to only be seriously damaged instead of critically damaged. Fortunate that you are likewise relatively undamaged is also preferable to the alternative.
Hey, Sarah. Sarah, can you hear me? It's Sam. Stop. Don't you get it? She's got one foot in the pearly gates already. We're gonna finish this thing for you, okay? Sarah? We'll solve this mystery, I swear. She's gone. Come on. Let's get going. There's no changing anything now.
It went quickly after you left. We held him off while Noel escaped through the basement. There's a door that leads to the well district.
Took you long enough. Noelle, she might still be in danger. There's a secret door in the basement, leads right to the well district. That would have been the safest route for her to run.
Stay back! I'll... Oh, thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God. I still have the artifacts, but where do we take them?
Oh, there you are. I wasn't expecting you to run to the eye.
You! You're not getting the artifacts!
Yes. Let's see if they can slip from my grasp this time, shall we?
you're back. Thank the blackest sea that you and Noel are safe. And the artifacts? The lodge. So, we slipped from the Starborn's grasp, but not before taking a stab straight in the heart. We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Got the right of it.
The hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High-populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain. Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after?
Thank you again. I will be all right.
Nice to see you.
We should be heading back.
Mateo, I need to be checking everyone's files.
If I may,
Isn't
I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
I guess it couldn't hurt. I've heard the Keeper's a pretty insightful guy.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Here's the closest. I could really bend your ear when you got a moment. Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together to say goodbye. You know, to Sarah. Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Sure when things will feel safer. But we have not been attacked again. I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. I think none of us were expecting what we have found. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest? Perhaps, but it is still important to me. I feel as though I am often looking in at the rest of the group. I would like to feel that I am a valued member of the organization. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. Why should I be? It was necessary for survival. I would not be here otherwise. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here, Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. That is kind of you. You also have a lot. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on by a group. Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is... Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me. Everyone seems more... Finally, I've been waiting.
Looks like it's tag you're it, Andreja.
Tag indeed, Sam. We will see you later.
The lodge is still our home. We'll make it feel that way again.
I do not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room. The lodge.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny white caps on a massive searching sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
It was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything? Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
I don't often speak about what
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close.
But death
But this is...
is one of those occasions where it's
It is not the same.
not to look inward.
I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No
Thank
God
you.
in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for you. So it's up to us. We are what lives on.
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal never seems to work for me, no matter how many times I do this. Well, look at us. Two lone wolves howling at the moon on the same night. You know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs, or a piece of jewelry they gave you, half jokingly. Theoretically, of course.
I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private.
Maybe I like knowing no matter how far I run to the edges of space, someone is going to find their way back to me.
I don't believe we've met. Ajay Mamasa, former chair of Constellation. I wish the circumstances of my visit were better. Unfortunately, this isn't the first Constellation funeral I've been to. After 35 years, you say goodbye to a lot of friends. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I feel numb just thinking about it. Sarah meant the world to me. She was the future. I knew it as soon as...
Until we sizzle in a distant sun's corona.
Yes. She could make me so angry, or so happy. We used to joke that we were married. I bet relationships in Constellation are still messy, aren't they? They're more of a family than an organization. All the former lines bleed together. It makes the losses sting harder. But I hope it means the time you had together was all the more important. That's how I like to think of it anyway.
We die. And some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care. Not because
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
even if it's just for a short while. Listen,
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
of course not. We emerge from the universe as we
Chat
return
for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well.
Yes, that certainly was an interesting perspective, Barry.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but... Yes. Won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct. No, I don't. I'm programmed to analyze sensory and biometric data so I can cross-reference. But I do not feel, as you seem to imply.
Hi. No. And don't keep asking. I'm not gonna be, alright? Everything's worse now.